Hey guys, DB right here, and today, and firstly, I hope you don't mind the background noise, kind of in a vehicle at the moment. And, well, today I am continuing with What If Raditz Killed Gohan? Part 2. And, well, if you missed the first part, it's pretty self-explanatory. It pretty much tells the story what if Raditz had actually succeeded in killing Gohan, just simply Goku not able to get the full Nelson on Raditz on time and stopping him. And basically, either way, it still resulted in the death of Goku anyway, who still got the full Nelson on him a couple of seconds later. And Piccolo still fired the special beam cannon anyway. And well, so now we head off to pretty much Goku on Snake Way. Meanwhile, Piccolo is explaining the situation to the rest of the Dragon Team. Oh, poor Krillin. That means he's got to tell Chi-Chi not only Goku's dead, but her son is dead too. Oh no. You're going to have to feel sorry for Krillin on this one. And well, essentially, they're off to find the other members of the Dragon Team, while Piccolo is, of course, going to have to train completely on his own this time. Why I think this would benefit him in some ways, but also be a hindrance to his progress in other ways, well, we'll get to that later. But in the meantime, Goku and Gohan are brought to Kami. Now, King Yama originally wasn't going to let the kid keep his body because, well, he hadn't really done anything to earn that right. He's only pretty much a new life form himself, only 4 or 5 years old at the time. However, with Kami explaining the situation more, plus the hidden potential of Gohan, that they could definitely use him to prevent the destruction of Earth, and King Yama having 6 billion pages of paperwork to do. And well, needless to say, the pleading work, and both father and son are on the journey to Snake Way. And it's off to a pretty slow start because you got Gohan complaining most of the time. After all, remember, he's still the pampered little prince at the moment, as it were. So, for some of the trip, Goku's actually having to carry him, at least until both of them fall off a Snake Way and have to get their way back on Earth. Gohan sort of feels that this was sort of his fault. Perhaps Dad wouldn't have been so tired and hitched a ride with that ogre if perhaps Gohan pulled his own weight. And this is where Gohan seems to become a little bit more determined. And since Goku truly believes that his son does have potential as a warrior and witnessed a burst of his latent potential, well, yeah. Some of it does begin to show as we continue the journey of Snake Way. Now, in the meantime, though, Piccolo, the good thing about Piccolo is he can just focus on himself and his training. But the only problem is when we approach the last 6 months of the training period, Piccolo has no sparring partner. So, without the sparring partner, his gains are not quite as good as he was getting at the start. At the start of the 6 months, he didn't have to keep an eye on Gohan. He could just keep training, and in that way, that made him stronger. But now, the lack of the sparring partner is preventing him from advancing anymore. But luckily, we're going to take a little extra content from the Dragon Ball Z Kakarot video game and actually give Piccolo some sparring partners. I'm talking about Chaozu, Tien, Krillin and Yamcha, who, after their time training on the Lookout, have decided to continue their training on their own, and have, well, essentially become Piccolo's sparring partners. While this definitely does help with getting Piccolo a bit stronger, I still find that he wouldn't quite be as strong as his original counterpart in this part of the story. After all, he was pretty much sparring with Gohan constantly. These are just free sparring matches spread out within the next 6 months. And meanwhile, when Goku and Gohan finally make it to the end of Snake Way and to King Kai's planet, and both of them being subjected to the 10 times gravity, well, it becomes apparent to King Kai that he definitely has 2 promising students, and well, as we know, it took Goku about three weeks to catch Bubbles. It took Gohan about 3 days. Just because now that he's beginning to learn mastering his ki, it's quite obvious that he's quite better at it than his father, especially at that age. After all, his latent potential was able to damage Raditz where Goku couldn't even damage him. And so, pretty much with that, we get the whole swatting of Gregory, which goes pretty much like it does in the anime for Goku. And again, Gohan's able to do it relatively faster than his father, both of them learning Kaioken and Spirit Bomb. And with the extra training and Goku having a sparring partner in his own son, and teaching him how to fight, it did mean that Goku's overall gains are much better, and you can imagine Gohan is quite a bit stronger in this reality, because, well, 10 times gravity training on King Kai's planet. And he knows Kaioken and Spirit Bomb. Yep, I don't think the Saiyans realize what they're in for. And so, the day comes, Nappa and Vegeta arrive, and, well, without Gohan there, things pretty much go pretty grim for the Dragon Team quickly. Yamcha is basically killed off like he is in the original anime, death by Cybermen, and essentially, after Krillin takes out most of the Cybermen, and Piccolo killing the last Cyberman, you pretty much got Nappa and Tien and Chaozu's death pretty much playing like it does in the original, which pretty much leaves only Krillin and Piccolo left to battle against Nappa. Now, luckily for them, their strange teamwork does keep Krillin and Piccolo in this fight. Now it's not like Piccolo and Krillin are this really amazing team or whatever. It's just they know each other pretty well. Krillin battling with him in the World Martial Arts Tournament, as well as the training match I was mentioning earlier. So this would mean that Krillin knows Piccolo pretty well, and Piccolo knows Krillin pretty well. So they're able to go off their strengths and weaknesses and basically keep each other alive until Vegeta offers the 3-hour reprieve, in which case Gohan and Goku actually arrive on time. Mostly because, like I said, Goku is a bit stronger than his original counterpart, having a sparring partner in Goku, and Gohan's only just a little bit behind him, and that is if he doesn't go, all rage boost on us. If he enters his rage boost, then he's going to have more power. So essentially, the 3-hour reprieve is up. Goku and Gohan have arrived just on time, and now Nappa is happy that he has Kakarot and the Brat to play with. And of course, Gohan and Goku were both wished back by the Dragon Balls. Because yes, the Dragon Balls were still in play there. And well, essentially, Gohan and Goku just straight up go in there and double team Nappa both of them getting a single punch to Nappa's gut, and he's pretty much down and out of it. One shot. Vegeta is shocked and horrified by this, not to mention embarrassed, and well, he proceeds to do exactly what he does in the original, throws Nappa into the air, and blasts Nappa away for his epic failure. And the good thing is, Piccolo is still alive. There was no Gohan for Piccolo to save, so he didn't have to needlessly sacrifice himself. So Piccolo is still alive. That means the Earth Dragon Balls still work. And well, I think for right now, as we get into the second half of the battle, which will essentially have Goku and Gohan taking on Vegeta, I think this is actually a pretty good spot to leave things for the moment. And, well, let me know what you guys think so far. Are you enjoying this part of the story? How are things going to go for the Dragon Team with a Gohan who's pretty much as powerful as his father? You would think that this would really put the cards in the good guys' favour in the battle against Vegeta, but who knows yet? After all, we are talking about a lack of experience with Gohan. And, yeah, anyway, leave me your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Catch you later.